Hello everyone, so today in this playlist I will start solving a problem online. Maybe my solution is not optimal or not really good, but I try to make better and better. So let's get started. I choose this platform called Netcode. I think it's a little bit like Leetcode. So I want today start the playlist or the series of called Blend 75 is a popular list of algorithms practice problem. So let's start with the easy problem. Here we just go to the contains duplicate. So first, given integer array, nums return true if any value appear more than once in the array, overrides return false. So we have array contain number, maybe are duplicated or not. So the first case, if one of element duplicated or uh, duplicated once or twice or more, so we return true. Else, if there is no duplicated element, so we return false. So first I want to draw the problem. We have the array. So for example, I just use the we have the array and we have the number, for example 1 2 3 4 5. So and also we can add duplicated number, for example here 1. So now we have two duplicated number, and this the function in this case will return false because there is one or more duplicated number. So I think it may be easy, I don't know. I try to make simple solutions. So first I want to check each element. So I want to check each element, for example, compare 1 with 2, after 1 with 3, after 1 with 4, after 1 with 5, until the last element. So if the, for example, 1 equal to 1, so here I see the duplicated number and I return the false as a result, because as you can see, the function return value type boolean. So let's get started. I want to try to start with the for loops. So I want to iterate all the elements of the array. So here we use vector in C++. So if integer e equal to 0 and e smaller than the size of the array, on the size, and we, so first we want to pick the first element. Okay, so we want to pick the first element. We want to start with the e equal to 0 because the index of the first element is 0. The second, we want to start here. So the second, or the nested for loops with unique index, for example, we take a g. So it starts with e plus 1. So if the e first equal to 0, so the g equal to 1. So the first value of g equal to 1. So let's back and we make another nested loop. And the second index called the g. So we want to compare between two elements of the array. So and the g equal to e plus 1. So g until the size, and here we just make the G++. Now we want to start comparing. So we make a condition if, and so if the contain, now we want to compare the element. So we access the element of each index, nums of E, for example, equal to nums of G. So we want to compare, so as you can see, the first value with the second value, after the first value with the third value, the first value with the, until we go to the last element of the array. The second, we start from 2, from the index number 2, and until we go to the last element. So if number, if the, for example, element are equal, now we return, so return false. I think so. If duplicated, if duplicated, for example, if 3 equal to 3, we return true. And let's make by default is the function return as return false. So here same column. Okay, so I think there is no, okay, so if E equal to 0 and G equal to E plus 1, okay, so E, so the number of E index equal to number 2 nested loop G equal return true and return false. So let's submit and see what the error can happen. So he accepted the code. Now also let's submit. So we just run the code. So good. He validates the solution, and he spent 163 milliseconds and 0.5 megabyte from memory. So this is my solution for this nested netcode, for the question called find the duplicated number inside the array. So let's see the solution of other. It is the hash set. So the hash set, okay, so you can use efficiently keep track of the value we have already. Okay, sign exists, okay, value before duplicated exists, okay. Okay, so inside the empty hash set to store same value, iterate of each number in the array for each number. Okay, so if it is already in the set, return true because duplicated has found. And if the finish has not failed, okay, so I understand another method, so called the hash set. So the hash set, the set, if find the duplicated number, it will ignore it automatically. But I think is we create another set, so we create another space in the memory. So here the big O of the memory, I think it will be O of n, but the time is less than the iterate of the for loop, or called the brute force. So we want to check all the possibility of the case or the number that we want to compare. So the hash set. So like for example, the hash set, I think the concept is we have an array, so we have a set, so we create, and we want to insert the element. So first we have, let's make here, so I have my array, for example 1, 2, 3. I want to zoom in. And for example 4. And so let's make, for example, 3. Sorry, 3. So there is a duplicated. So there is duplicated number 3 and no. So we want to create another set. So we want to create another set, and we want to push each element from the array to the set that we created, and the set automatically check if the element that you pushed exists or not. So if exists, it ignored automatically. So the set return just the no duplicated array. Okay, sorry, no duplicated number. So iterate for all the elements of the array until here the last element exists, so it ignore it. Don't make inside the set. So the set is really good. I want to see how I can implement it. So let set, so the hash set in C++. So we want, so the hash set in C++. Okay, so to use hash setting, include the unordered set in the header. Okay, and std unordered set, and we want to insert the element of the array. Okay, insert. So I want to start by doing this. So here I just iterate the element of the array, and I will make my hash set and hash. Sorry, I will make this. So hash set, we want to insert the element of the nums, our array. Okay, so, and we want to make a condition if so the element. So how to find the element? Contain. Let me contain or find. So find. So search, lookup. So let's use this. So because this is my first time to know about the hash set in C++. Okay, so return true. So if I find any element equal to hash set and I will return true. So let's run this. So wrong. Why? Why? Okay, so I want to remove this. So if I find, I return true. Hash set dot find. So what is the problem here? Okay, so let's run. Now set dot find. Also, not error value type iteration not integrate with set value not to the bool. Okay, so what is the problem here? Equal to set.find. Let's make so let just check. So I want to ask Gemini what is the problem. So I want to ask Gemini what is the problem. For each, okay, so I have set find not equal to. Oh, okay, okay. I understand. I understand. What is the problem? So if find, okay, so if find not duplicated, okay, so here, because we want to insert in the hash, because the first time it false, okay, so if the find not equal, return true. Return true. So check if the number already exists in the set. Okay, so we check that the number already exists in the set. If the number already exists in the set, okay. Now, so if not exist, we return what is the question and true, so then false. So and insert the element. So first we want so okay. if hash set find the num of any for example not equal to hash set, and so what is the hash set, and so the AND method turned with it again was iterate the value iterated past the AND elements. Okay, so not equal, return true. The hash set insert to the so inside the hash set we insert the element, but if we return true. Okay, I understand it. So okay, so here I so not equal false, so no, we want to insert inside the hash if not equal return false and return true. Let's run. Get true and by default false. So this okay, I understand. So fine, for example 3 not equal to, so return true. Let's run it. Hash set insert inside. So but before he check hash set dot find equal to hash set dot and if not he insert. Okay, the second until he find two duplicated, so return true, and in the end of the function return false. Okay, I understand it. So this is that we implement the hash set method, ignore the element duplicated automatically without compare, for example, no to compare two elements that we use before with brute force. So this is the first video from the playlist of the problem solving of data structure and the algorithms. Thank you for watching.